Hello. The issue that I would like to discuss today is the fact that fresh graduates lack skills and practical experience, and this is also one of the factors that is contributing to unemployment in my state. Now, we have seen this happening, and this is not only stated by me, it is also stated from many employers. The fact that fresh graduates, either from universities or high schools, they go to ask for a job and they don't seem to have the required practical knowledge and experience to implement and start working in that specific position. And as our society has been developing so rapidly, and the employers require development immediately, and they require production immediately. So we have come into a stage that we cannot skip with a training of our employees and stuff like that. And in a sense, this has become very difficult for fresh graduates to get a job at the end of the day. Now, this is happening mainly because of two main reasons. The first one is that the educational system is not sufficient with the society's needs, and secondly, because the learning methods used in high schools are theoretically oriented and compatible only to the auditory learners and not to all of the target group of the students who are learning from experience and also from visual learners. Now, turning to the first point, the fact that our society has some needs and our education does not cover these needs is a pretty important problem, and this occurs because of the fact that the educational system was built 20 years ago, and ever since we have only seen very slight modifications to improve it and to synchronize it with the society's needs. On the other hand, our society has made jumps of development, and there is a big gap between the society's needs and where the educational system is. Now, secondly, the fact that our learning methods are theoretically oriented, are only compatible with a small part of the target group students, and this means that most of the students are actually wasting their time in schools, and they're not taking advantage of them being there and actually taking the knowledge and the experience that would make them proper professionals for their future job. Now, some solutions that I have come up with, and I believe that they can solve these problems, is the first one, to identify the needs of the society and adjust our educational system according to the needs of the society. This will ensure that our society will have graduates that are actually educated and well equipped with knowledges and experiences in order to come up and work in the society and be productive professionals. The second solution that I have came up with is to introduce experiential learning activities into our educational system, high schools and universities, and encourage participation so that students will actually benefit themselves through learning themselves, through experiential learning, discussion, role plays, and all of these activities that required active participation in the part of the student. Now, some actions that we can take to ensure these solutions is firstly to implement a survey to actually see what are the needs of our society and note down where should we focus as a society and how should our educational system be changed towards to. And secondly, to create trainings and to train the staff of the university and the high schools, the teachers mainly, to train them in using and in implementing experiential learning activities and train them to encourage participation so that the lesson would not be a boring thing where the teacher knows everything and he talks for 40-45 minutes and the students, if it's fully focused on them, they get the knowledge, or if not, they don't get the knowledge of them. So, of course, some consequences will be that many people, and especially the old generation teachers, would oppose to this change because of the fact that a change is always unpleasant and it will require more time and effort on their part. And especially if they have learned with this way and they have this perception, it is going to be a bit difficult to change. But we have to ensure them that this is one of the ways that we can benefit and increase our educational system, and at the end our society will benefit from it, from producing more professionals and more well-equipped professionals. Some other consequences would be the initial cost of the training course and of the survey to be conducted. But if we consider all the positive outcomes that would come out of this plan, which would be on a social level, and the fact that our educational system will be raised, and at the end of the day we would be able to fight unemployment and actually reduce unemployment. This is something that at the end of the day it would be an investment that would save this money of the initial capital. Now, concluding, I believe that this is a majorly important problem, the fact that our fresh graduates are not well prepared for their future positions, and I believe that some solutions should be taken, and it should be towards the educational system, and towards this transformation I'm sure that we are going to experience very positive outcomes, and I'm very confident about this change. So I believe that this is something that we should do. Thank you.